with the justice system, but also, with his rap game. I mean, he took a huge hit with Drake even before everything that happened. So in a lot of ways, it felt like a huge comeback for him. I thought the song was dope. I thought the performance was incredible. I thought he knocked it out of the park.
I thought the rap game was really strong, and I thought it was super dope.
I don't
know what I'm talking about. I just repeated what you said.
That sounded natural when you said it. I was like, okay,
I don't know. I have no idea, but it looked good. It sounded good.
I guess super dope is even better than dope.
Are you a Meek Mill fan?
I don't really know him that well, to be honest.
Well, does this
really
make
don't.
you, when you hear that, are you like, okay, I'll give this guy a shot, or are you not impressed?
Yeah, I like it. I mean, I guess I don't know exactly. I don't feel like I'm refined enough to know when someone's rapping really well and when they're not. I guess, because sometimes I don't even think like.
So I should feel comfortable singing in front of you and rapping in front of you, because you'd be like, I don't know if this is good.
I would think that you could maybe get a record, like honestly,
Get a
like
record.
for real.
As long as you play the part. If you play the role, you got it.
Sometimes like Cardi B, when she first came out, I didn't think she was that great, but then everybody said
either.
she's amazing. So then obviously I don't know what
you're not a gauge for that kind of stuff. You thought this was dramatic, too dramatic.
Yeah, so I would say that a lot of it depends on the lyrics of the song, like is that good? But so part of me, when I looked up and I saw it on the screen, I was like, oh my gosh, what's happening during the award show? I guess I wasn't prepared for it. However, we've been seeing a lot of our award shows be a lot more political and make a statement. That's kind of the time, the day and age that we're in. So I do appreciate the BET Awards not being overly political. But I mean, Meek Mill, he's been through a heck of a year.
Yeah, if there's anybody who's gonna really go that route, it's somebody who's from the streets, who's also been taken advantage of by the justice system. He can speak directly to it.
By the way, Felicia, I just woke Jordan up, because when I repeated what he said on air, I could tell he was like, did I just say that? Or did I not just say that?
Tired from the weekend.
Pride got the best of me yesterday. I'm trying to fight through. Like Jordan in that Game 6, the flu game. That's a sports reference. I won't.
Yes. Now I know what that is.
Chicago knows.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Chicago knows. I'll get a high five.
Okay, good. All right.
Usually he's rapping those lyrics, so that was different.
A little weird though, right? Like how the thing played out.
Yeah, I mean, was it just thought up at that moment?
Yes.
Like,
you can tell looking at Childish Gambino.
But it's, sometimes it's an award show. They have a lot of rehearsals. Maybe they need to, not do that. But I love him. Like, I would marry him. He's married.
Which one, Jamie or Childish Gambino?
No, Childish.
Maybe a
but
little
he's
bit
married.
of both.
Yeah. Well, yes.
A lot of talent on the stage. No question.
G, we were saying, Jordan and I were joking, and I think it's any family, but definitely in black families, this is the time where your auntie is like, or your mom is like, go show the dance your dad taught you. Show the dance you were doing yesterday. This is what that felt like when they're like, when your mom forces you to go perform in front of a crowd.
Listen, this happens in Asian American families too, trust me. It's usually not, well, I wasn't very hand-eye coordinated, so I was never rhythmically inclined, but when it came to, my mother put me in piano lessons. Every Asian kid, sorry, you can write me. Every Asian kid's put into piano lessons or violin. And then she'd be like, play your piano. And I'm like, this is the last thing.
Oh, that's so cute.
No.
She violated an ethics law when she used her official White House Twitter account. It's not a good couple days for the White House. But the bigger question remains, does that owner, it's within their rights, obviously, but was this a good look, bad look for the owner to kick Sarah Sanders out simply for working for this administration?
Well, I'll go in. I honestly think that she shouldn't have tweeted. I think
for
because
sure, no question.
I think she's a public figure. I think that she's the one that is held to a higher responsibility level than that private business owner. It's kind of like the big kid on campus picking on the little kid, even though I know that the restaurant owner asked her to leave. But she has like millions of followers. I think 3 million followers. This could ruin that restaurant and also put them on target for people that are radical to maybe do something to the restaurant. I certainly would hope not. But I just think that...
Yeah, because she didn't say a diner. She said the Red Hen in Lexington,
and honestly, and there was
Virginia.
another restaurant that had a similar name in D.C.
that probably felt the effects.
That felt the effects of that. And I think for her, you're a public official. When you're a public official, you're taking on this role that you're going to be publicly criticized. People can publicly criticize you, but you can't publicly criticize
you
other
got to be
people.
built for this and understand the hat that you're wearing.
I think that was her intention, what you said. Like,
Yeah.
she wanted to put this place on blast and let everyone know, like, this is how she was treated there. I think that was her intention.
Right. She's saying that she treats people respectfully. Well, no, you're a public official. You're not allowed to put people on blast. That's not very respectful to tweet that out about a private business. And the owner said it wasn't for her. It was for her employees that came to her.
So I'm really, because she said she had some people a part of the LGBT community on her staff, and she didn't want them to feel uncomfortable. So I'm really trying to look at this unbiased, meaning if it was just a different way, or if I did or did not agree with Sarah Huckabee Sanders' ideas. And I'm having a tough one looking at it, a tough time looking at it unbiased. Like, this is the person who has represented the press office of a presidential administration that has continuously lied to us, and we can take it all the way back to Sean Spicer lying about crowd size at the inauguration on the first day
you're going
of the
way
presidency.
back, Felicia.
The first day of the presidency, lying about the inauguration crowd size. Like, how can I
and I'm not condoning,
trust you? It's not about political size.
Right, and
like,
we're not condoning what the restaurant owner did. We're not saying that if we were the restaurant owner that we would have done that. But regardless of whatever happened, she as a public official, and she's not a protected class. She's not gay. She's not. She doesn't have it's not a racial issue. She's not a protected class, so there's no argument here. She's a public official. You got to hold that in. That's part of your job.
I couldn't agree more. Hiding money, I do believe, is probably a common thing, unfortunately, in marriage. But I don't believe it should be hiding money. I think you should just have separate accounts.
Well, that would defeat the purpose, Jordan.
But I think that's a common thing too. I think look, people should, if they want to come together and be a union, and they want to put all their money together, what's yours is mine, that's fine. But that doesn't necessarily have to be for everybody.
Let's ask the woman in a union. Let's ask a woman in a union.
This is what
I wasn't going to put you
Jordan,
on
don't turn to the right.
I'm sorry.
That's what Jordan does on this. That's what Jordan does on this show.
Soon he'll be in a union.
He'll be quiet in the
sip my
meetings.
coffee.
He'll be quiet in the meetings, and then he'll turn to the side and be like, Felicia, so what do you think?
I'm quiet in the meetings because it's 4 a.m. in the morning.
I know.
I'm proud of you guys.
He's quick to put me on the spot. I'll just say it like this. Every woman should have some money to the side.
Yeah.
Every
Traditionally,
woman.
it's been women because women haven't generally been the breadwinners historically. But I think, if you're not the breadwinner, hey, you're doing a lot of stuff around home.
But what women have done has been a saving grace in time of need.
Absolutely.
And so
yes.
I think every woman, I think most people do have money to the side, and you should. But I think any smart woman has a little something, whether it be $50 of change or a extra 20 in the car or something, or whether you got an extra 20,000 somewhere. You have some money to save the day.
I moved here basically on my aunt, mom, and my sister's kitty. They had a little kitty, pocketbook to the side, and
I'll tell you this: every woman should do that. Every man does it too. They should have some money on the side, just to let you guys know.
For your shoe collection.
When my fiance spends, I'm making sure I keep that money as well.